In this video that I'm going to analyze, we're looking at a YouTube copy of helicopter views of the Japanese tsunami. So this was published by, it's called Japan Earthquake, helicopter aerial view video of giant tsunami waves. It's had about 3 million views. Now, if we enlarge the screen, it's published by RT, which is a Russian magazine. Now, if we go step by step, we'll see something very strange, which I've seen before in the tsunami, but I wasn't sure if it's a hoax or not. There's a white object that I've seen previously that comes out of the waves and climbs very quickly up into a building. It looks like a huge ghost. Now, it's hard to prove if this was actually placed in the video by the person who actually shot the video. So if we now go to this time, which is, just let me enlarge this, the time here is 2:09. We will see just there, you'll see an object just that will stand up on its own, jump into the dark water, and one other small round object which will come jumping this action. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 very quickly. So it isn't any form of a bird or anything similar. So just keep your eye on that object there, and you'll see something that looks as though it's raising its head up. It'll jump into that dark there. At the same time, a white object, which could be that there, jumps onto an object there like a floating roof and jumps quickly over. We'll take it frame by frame. So it's coming very close. That object just rears its head up there. It looks as though it's actually resting on there, like camouflage. What it could be, I really have no clue. Just watch this. Here we go. Just as that wave comes closer, look at that jump. There it is there. It's jumped, and it's like a huge white ghost that was camouflaged on the white object. It spins, it turns around, just lands right there, and a white dot will appear shortly right there. There it is there. So this starts to jump right there, that white dot. That other object is hidden. Now keep your eye on that white dot. I'll just go through it again. It'll come close to the roof there. It's there now. It'll jump there and go back. So keep your eye on there as I fast forward it. There it is again. So let's just take that back. It happens at 2:09. And we'll see it come close to that white object, which is there. I see a little black thing floating over. It could be a bird. So that thing is resting right there. It's hidden. And as the black approaches that, you'll see it raise its head right now. Right there. There it is. It changes shape now. So you can see a head raise as though it's camouflaged in that spot. It will jump over. There it is there. It'll jump in like a ghost right there. And it will actually somersault. That white object is there. You see it right there. And it'll start to keep your eye on it. Jumps near the roof. Now, if we go on this video on YouTube, during Japan tsunami, a strange creature was caught on camera, -real footage, and we enlarge it. This is where you'll see that creature jump up from the flood waters into that green tree. So we're just getting it now. And we see it right approaching. There it is there. So just in that spot, you'll see that white thing jump up and the tail will disappear very quickly. So I'll try to catch it again. There it is there. There's that bright white tail, and it jumps up just behind that tree from the floodwater. And I'll see it again jump up from there, so it probably crawls down there and it'll jump up straight away. I assume it's the same one, onto the roof and disappear. So we'll keep on going there until it enlarges. And this is the same type of white, bright creature that we have. So we'll see it jump up out of the water. And in this video it becomes enlarged as well. I'll just pause it when the first thing appears. There it is there. So it's a huge white bright entity that rises quickly
and seems to jump up without any form of propulsion. It got a white tail as it swings its tail. Exactly like our white object, which jumps from that building and then before it's hit by the floodwater. So now it will see it appear from this angle there. There it is there, it jumps up, swings and disappears and goes over the roof. So I'll see it now. Just keep watching there as it jumps up. Right there. There it is there, it's coming, it's jumping, it's leaping, and it comes over and totally disappears. It is more alien-like, where it seems to cloak. It starts to go grey, the roof colour, and then it totally disappears. So it's uncloaked now. It realises it's in a danger, it can be seen, so it quickly then changes to the surrounding, it's camouflaged. So it's more like an alien type of entity. Either it could have been living in the ocean, it's been washed up by the ocean, or it's coming to observe what's happening. Or the third theory is it could be obviously a spiritual type of entity that's there to absorb all the other spirits that are released. Nearly 10, 20,000 people died. So there it is there, it jumps, it swings its tail, and what sort of propulsion it is, I don't know. How can it escape a gravity without any form of propulsion or any legs or anything? I don't know, it does it. So there it is again. It's very similar to that white object that we see that just jumps. And now this is the third time it will appear. It actually has been speeded up, and it actually will appear on the roof right there. So you see it right there. So we just missed it. So it'll come up again. Keep your eye on it. There it is. It jumps up. And actually there's a little black thing that appears then as well. So there it is there. Keep your eye on that spot there. It leaps. There it is there. Same object, and then I see a little black thing appear down there. I'm not sure where that's come from. So that's exactly similar to the object we have, but ours didn't appear from the water. It was actually there before the water arrived, and it jumped from that building where it was located, and it leaped. Now in one documentary, which was fourth down from the list, it says Tsunami ghost creature caught on tape, real or fake. And when we click onto that and actually watch it, we see who actually filmed the video, and their conclusion was it was fake. It's actually stopped by a roof there, so I don't believe in that one. In their video, Kyle Darkover is the person that found this originally and actually analysed it on YouTube, and that's the chap who actually filmed it in the first place in this area. And his name, let's return to that, his name is Kenichi Murakami. And it's important because obviously I've now found a similar object. The only problem with this video is they try to claim it's false. So they use this angle of the film to say that there's a huge roof in front like a carport, and that object couldn't have jumped up over it. But when we look at it, obviously further down the time scale, we see that there is, that's his theory. It couldn't have jumped higher, so it's actually just sea mist. The only problem is when we turn the original film, we don't see those columns there, so maybe they were further down and superimposed. Here we don't see such a big roof structure. So his conclusion is that it's actually fake, and obviously it isn't anything important, it's just sea mist. So his conclusion was obviously that it was fake, which obviously we have found it's not. We will then return to our video here and analyze it again, the exact time that it happens. So after watching that one, it's very easy to look at this one now. Our object is right there, I think, on that one. And it does not actually come, it's at 2 minutes and 6 seconds. There we go, on the original, where it starts, 2 minutes, 6 seconds. So you got the exact time here in the video. So let's go forward. We see it approaches now. Keep in mind it's right there, and you'll see the object rear its head. So it's camouflage there. It looks very white. Can't be seen. It jumps and somersaults. So it's now 2 minutes 9. Now as we go close, 2 minutes 11 on this video, you see it just raise its head there. Keep your eye on that object. You see it just raise its head, and as the water comes closer, it just raises its head. So in this video, we go to 2 minutes 11, and that's the original one we're analysing. You see the water's coming close. It's raised its head right there. And just watch it jump up now. There it is there. It just jumps. There it is there. It somersaults. Let's go a fraction back. The floodwaters arrive. There it is again, it somersaults. Let's go further back now. So this is the original that we found this on, or I found this on. It's there, Japan earthquake helicopter aerial view video of giant tsunami waves. And there it is right there. So let's enlarge it again. It's 2 minutes 11. There it is there. It just raised its head right there. You see it there. And it will now, the dark water will come closer. Its size has to leap. And there it is there, right? And then we'll see that white object right there, which leaps there, there, and leaps towards the brown roof and leaps off again. So keep your object now on that. The white object will disappear into the water. And you see, there it is there. It just flew over there. There it is there. And it'll jump on that roof and then flick straight off. So it can't be any bird or anything like that. It's a ball of white light that flicks off at high speed. And that's the ending.
This hasn't been analysed before. It's on Japan earthquake, semicolon, so it's a helicopter view. Now if we go to 2 minutes and 13 seconds, we'll see a creature jump off what looks like one of these hot sheds or silos or factories. And it's important because one other person found a creature that jumps out of the water. So if we go now to 2 minutes and 13 in this video, we'll see it high zoom. So it correlates with that other one. Here it is, that spot right there. So you'll see it jump off as the water approaches. So let's just enlarge this now. Now this is a spot in the enlargement, so let's go step by step. The object is right there. It will jump off and leap. I'll pause that and then enlarge it. You'll see it right there. Keep your eye right there around that spot there. And this is where it jumps off and leaps. There it is. So it just jumps off. It doesn't seem to be a wind that pushes it across forward. It actually jumps sideways. And it's very unusual because you can see it there sitting on top of the object. So let's just reverse that a fraction. And watch it jump off, then I'll enlarge it. There it is, watch it. There it is, it just leaped. So I've just actually paused it there. And it's right there, so it's now started to leap off. I'll see if I can enlarge it. I'll just do the enlargement, there it is. And there it is there, it's still round. So let's just go back and back. So I'll just go where it jumps a fraction. And one other white object is seen which hops here, jumps on there and quickly flicks off. So let's zoom in again when this object is jumping now. So keep your eye on this bulb here and we'll zoom in when it's in one other shape. There it is there, jumping. And we got it there, so let's just zoom in that spot right there. So that's enlargement, that's the object there. So it's jumped sideways and it shouldn't be doing that type of maneuver. Let's do it one more section. There it is there. So it's twisting and it's just twisting around again. And here it is just when it's going to land in that dark spot. So let's just zoom in there as well. This time I won't switch it off. We'll just zoom in quickly. So we got it right there. And I'll just, there it is there, right there. So let's zoom out again. And let's go to the next spot now and turn off the zoom. And it's disappeared. Now here's when this other object starts to come up and jump. There's a white object. You'll see it there. So here it is there, that white thing. So we're going to zoom in when that appears and goes over the ramp. There it is there, circled right there. And then we're going to catch it as it decides. Here it is. We got now. We'll catch it in the zoom. It's right in front of the opening of that ramp. This will be quite easy. We'll just zoom in now. So there it is there. You see it's a very small ball of light and it's right near that roof entrance. Now I'll actually jump, do one more. There it is, right there. It will actually jump, go on there, and then go to the left. So let's now take it back out. And let's just jump at one spot. There it is there. It's coming over, and then it's on there, right there. It's on the roof right there. So let's again do this trick. And so we can zoom it on there. Yep, there it is. It's that ball of light right there. There. Let's zoom out again and we'll watch it as it jumps. Now keep your eye on it. There it is there. And it takes off. It's right there. So it's jumped in front of this very dark patch. That'll be easy to enlarge. So let's do it again. There it is right there. You'll see it in that dark spot. There. So it's come from here, it's gone to the front there, it's come on the roof there, so it's not there anymore. And it's right, that's thing there. Let's do it one other tap. That's it. Let's go out now again. And we will now watch it as it jumps out of that spot too. See, there it goes. So jump very quick. Let's just reverse it and watch this in quick motion now without using enlargement. So there it is there. You see it on the roof there. Let's go back. Let's watch the whole thing now. There it is there. It jumps on and goes to the left. Perfect. That was very quick. And then obviously we see that thing jump off. So there's two of them. One's a larger object and one is the larger object is sitting right there. So if we zoom in now, we should be able to see that. There it is there. You see that rough spot right there. It's perched right on top there. I don't know how it could be camouflaged that well. And then obviously if we play it, keep your eye on that spot, you'll see the water approaches it. Now, my only other theory was the water pressure coming in from the building from that side pushes it out of the opening, but it isn't in the opening, it's actually on top and it leaps and goes over like that. So just keep your eye on that as it happens. Here it goes, the water's coming close, it's going to now do that fantastic leap and leap. There it is. That's crazy. So there it is, right in that dark spot there. That's where it descended up. I'll just enlarge it quickly. There it is there. It goes in that dark spot right there. Fantastic. Let's just replay that and you'll see it again. And then we'll enlarge that first one we had. So there it is there. It looks a bit rough. There it looks straight. That object there looks rough. Actually, we could watch it again. You ready? Go. Watch it now as it leaps in that area. Right there. Keep your eye on it. There it is. Now I can't, and there's that other white object is coming there. It's going to land on the roof and jump off again. There it is. It's jumped off. Perfect. And this is the one other person analysed that object that jumped on the building and jumped up the tree. So if we go and there it is there. It's that a definite white object right there. We zoom back out again and we see it jump. And there it is there, high zoom. Then we go to where it appears in front of the building and it jumps up. That's what we now have to a definite. It's obviously an object right there, and yeah, it's very scary. There it is. Let's go next frame now. To the side. We went a bit too fast. Let's just zoom out one fraction. There it is there. Let's now zoom in. That's it. Perfect. Let's zoom in again. And we got a very white. It's not even translucent. It is very white, and you can't even see through it. There it is. Excellent. And then it'll jump over. And you got that tail object there. And there it is there. So let's just take it a frame before and get that tail. Now we've got an interesting dark slit happening right there. Let's have a closer look at that. There it is there. You've got a definite sort of dark top or entrance to it. Or opening maybe. That was caught very well. There it is. Excellent. Let's now go back. We'll do another one. Now starting to absorb the colour of the building. Or it's becoming translucent, I'm not sure which. There it is right there, you can hardly see it. So it becomes quickly the same colour as the object it's on. And then we watch it as it jumps. So it's got that perfect tail shape behind it. Most of it is in the front, the mass, which it needs to go forward. Excellent. And then we can Excellent. And then it just anti-gravity device. I can't explain it. There it is there. And it's very bright and white. And you watch it now as it jumps. It's fantastic. Like blob that's defying gravity. It doesn't have any sort of legs or anything to jump up, but it still does it. And then we keep going. So it's now absorbed the colour of the surroundings, or we're actually looking through it. I'm not sure which applies here. There it is. That's fantastic. That is literally fantastic.